Well, the artifacts that you are looking at have been collected over the years from every corner of the world, and it's not only the delicious food here at the Brigadoon restaurant that sets it apart from others, the interior. Imagine the dining experience, the ambiance in this room in and of itself are one of a kind.
Thank you.
I'm joined by Cheryl. She's the owner here for 22 years.
Yes, a long time.
Well, I can imagine you've invested so much into the place. Let's jump back to the history of the building.
Yes.
It's a heritage building, right?
It is. I designated it heritage, actually.
Okay.
And it's been designated as 1852. Mm-hmm. Is the date they put on the building.
But it might even be a few years older than
yes.
that, right?
Yes.
So walk me through some of the interesting pieces. We're looking right now at some of the pine tables. What's the interesting story behind those?
The pine tables were part of an extension that was on the side of the building. They actually had about 10 coats of green landlord paint on them, which diligently I sanded off. I broke about 3 sanders doing it. But anyway, and then they have marine varnish on them. Some of them were also floorboards. Some of them are deeper than the others. So they came along that way.
And are these actually ship masts?
Yes, they were shipped down from Prescott that had a big port at the time. And these are actually original ship masts. And they actually hold the building up.
Really?
Yes.
And you said that they're actually rooted in trunks of trees on the floor beneath us.
Yes, they are. It actually holds it up.
And before we move on, the bar.
Yes, the bar is it's a maple. It is actually the counter out of the corner shop.
Right, because this was originally a general store and then a post office.
Yes.
And this bar has been here throughout the years.
Yes.
Hundreds of years old.
Yes. So it's raised up a little bit, and that's what that is.
So walk me through the plethora of artifacts that we find surrounding the room.
There's a little bit of everything. I try to have a little bit of everything so that when people come in for dinner or lunch, they can turn around and they can look at something and go, that reminds me of.
Yes. And they're not only things that you have collected, but also guests, you say.
Yes, customers have bought in. A lady bought me this the other day. It's a picture of the princess when she was in Ottawa. They were at the War Memorial and they took that picture.
That's lovely that you have people bringing you certain artifacts like that. Now, tell me about some of the upcoming events that we have going on, because we've got a whole lot over the next month and a half.
Yes, the first one would be the wine tasting. That's on January 19th. We have a 6-course meal. It comes with a different wine with each course, and a sommelier comes in and he talks to all the customers, and it's quite an entertaining evening.
And Robbie Burns night sounds like it's going to be a hoot.
Yes, Robbie Burns night. We have a local Celtic band and a local piper, and they're both coming in. And it's quite entertaining, and we have haggis, and we have roast beef, coarse black Angus roast beef.
Right.
So it's quite the evening.
Your chef Mark sure does know how to make it all.
Oh, yes, he does.
What an incredible dining experience. Head to the Brigadoon website and check out all of the information, or come on down to Oxford Mills. It's breathtaking. When you walk through the door, you'll be taken aback.